What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon in the crypto universe. Today's Friday, March 13th. Now, in today's dog video, I'm going to share with you the results of Operation Dog by Domination on Kraken, where everybody around the world coordinates for a liquidity experiment to buying dog exclusively just on Kraken. Now, I'm going to share with you why this is actually kind of amazing, because we actually achieved what we wanted to find out, which is, can we put enough sell pressure on Gate.io and their market maker bots to flip bullish? You'll be surprised at the results of that. And something that I also did not see coming, which was the sell walls that I actually saw on an exchange that prevented dog from going up higher. And the reason we want to do these tests is to basically see how the markets react, how much power the dog army has over centralized exchanges like Gate, but also some things that we've never seen before that I did not see coming. So I want to share these details. Let's get right into it. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join us on X. Please be careful with any of the scammers down in the comments below. I'll never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email. So please be careful and invest safely. Guys and girls, let's get right into it. Okay, so right now, dog is at our 80 million market cap. It's up 4.33% over the past 24 hours. Now, some of you may be saying right now, hey, Vincent, the reason dog Bitcoin is pumping is because Bitcoin's pumping. Bitcoin pumped to 71,000, up 1.67%. Yeah, you could say that, but let's look over to the meme coin market sector, okay? So let's look at, say, for instance, Pudgy Penguins. It's up 3.21%. SPX up 2.9%. Look at Floki, not even up 1%. Dog Whiff Hat, 1.32%. Now, the only coins that have really pumped is the official Trump token, and the reason that token is pumping is because there's some leak that if you have a certain amount of Trump tokens, you'll be invited to the White House. That was announced today, so this pump is kind of artificial and it's short-lived, and the same thing with Melania. But every other meme coin out there really hasn't pumped that much. Now, let's go ahead and look into where dog Bitcoin stands. It's up 4.29%. Past 24 hours, 6.99% over the past 7 days. This is all a result of Operation Dog by Domination on Kraken. So let's talk about that. So earlier this morning, we had this specific mission that as long as you spend at least a minimum of $30, doesn't matter where you are in the world, just a minimum of $30 that you just buy exclusively on Kraken, then we will see what would happen from this. Because if you don't know, on March 9th, we had our first Operation Dog by Domination, but it was spread out across decentralized exchanges and centralized exchanges. And this actually allowed Gate.io and the market maker bots to have arbitrage, which basically means that they would take their token, sell high on Kraken, and then basically take those profits back into Gate.io. So what we wanted to do this time was learn from that experiment, that liquidity experiment, and try a new one, which is what if we just buy dog on Kraken? Since Kraken is a tier 1 exchange, we should show them more volume because we don't want to be delisted from the number 1 exchange in the world, which is Kraken, surpassing even Coinbase for that matter. So let's see what happened from this when this occurred this morning. Believe it or not, at the time that I posted this, which was roughly around 6:26 a.m., you saw that Kraken inflows, the heat map of volume, surpassed Gate.io and even BitGet. Now, the reason this is important is because this was a coordinated event, right? But you already know that Gate.io has a lot of synthetic volume, meaning a lot of the volume that you're seeing on there isn't actually real. Based on that volume, just like 4 minutes later, Kraken's volume was 317,000 US dollars. It even surpassed MEXC and even surpassed BitGet. Dog was contributing roughly around 10.3% of the total trading volume just within that past hour, which is crazy. Now, here's the most amazing thing, which is what we wanted to find out, is if we buy everything, all the dog on Kraken and no other decentralized exchange or centralized exchange, would we flip Gate.io's market maker to be bullish? Would it experience enough selling pressure to then flip bullish to have buying pressure? Well, guess what? It actually worked. So as you can see right here, it was roughly around 84 million market cap. You can see just from the screenshot when I was watching the charts, man, it was really early in the morning. I was extremely tired, but when I saw this, it was crazy. Even this green section actually further extended out here. It was massive buying pressure. So what we just saw is that it worked. What happened was the amount of buying pressure that happened on Kraken forced Gate.io market maker bots to flip bullish. Now, I want to give a shout out to Monktoshi in case you're wondering what this means. Okay, some of you don't understand what this means. So Grok pretty much explains it. Monktoshi said, hey Grok, what happened to Gate.io order books after the coordinated dog buy event on Kraken? Well, Grok says this. The Kraken inflows hit hard, created instant arbitrage spreads that forced Gate.io aka market maker bots to defend, sell into the pressure. their sell walls got thinned out during the spike. Dog USDT hit around an 89 million market cap just based on their order books, which was roughly around 8% to the upside intraday. Now that price stabilized around 81 million market cap, with bids reloading stronger and volume leading to around 473 million dog tokens. The order booked flipped more bullish and balanced post-event. So there you have it, it actually worked. So you must be wondering, why did dog price not go up any further? Well, here's the reason. Well, if you look at this specific diagram, shout out to Dog Data BTC and also BitMax for creating the whole on-chain data and analytics tool that allows people to understand the dog data within UTXO models. So let's focus on the left-hand side first. Now, what you'll notice is that if you look on the left-hand side, these are the top 100 whale wallets. You have wallet number 6 accumulating 43 million, wallet number 17, 39 million, number 12, 13 million, so forth, so on. And because we saw this massive pressure of people buying dog on Kraken, and also we're seeing that gate.io flip bullish, why did dog price not go up even further? Well, look at the outflows. Okay, so look at BitGet. BitGet saw 23 million dog token outflows, 14 million for MEXC, and guess what? Gate.io was the least amount of token outflows that you saw, which was roughly around 10 million. 10 million is not a lot of dog tokens, ladies and gentlemen. I could buy 10 million easily with roughly $8,000 to $9,000. That's nothing. So what happened? Well, look down below to the bottom right. On Kraken Pro, what I had noticed literally at 6 to 7 a.m. in the morning is that we saw massive selling pressure on Kraken Pro. So basically what you're seeing here is that people placed around 8.7, 6.6, 2.3. And again, this changed a lot. This was going from 8 to 10 to 20. So what I was noticing is that there were retail investors actually selling into the pump. When we look over here to the daily, we saw a high percentage of token movement, which was roughly around 1.31% of the supply. So what is 1.31% of the token supply? So basically what we saw over the past 24 hours, and especially over the past hour that happened within Operation Buy Dog Domination on Kraken, that's 1.31 billion dog tokens. So that's almost close to around $1 million that's moving around back and forth. But when you look at the amount of SEX outflows, which is BitGet, MEXC, and also Gate.io, it's only 47 million dog tokens. That's only $36,000. So $36,000 in terms of centralized exchanges was not the reason why dog couldn't go up. It was retail. Retail is part of the 22%. These are short-term holders. Did you notice that 78% of long-term holders has not changed? It has not gone up or down. 78% is the new all-time high of long-time holders. These long-term holders basically hold dog in their wallets 155 days or older. All this amount of selling pressure is basically short-term holders that represent the 22%. These are the people that don't care about dog, that just want to make money off a dog, making small amounts just based on this trade. So in conclusion, Operation Dog Domination was a success. And in fact, why was it? It's because we forced the gate market maker bots to react to the concentrated demand. And it demonstrated arbitrage pressure across exchanges, showed strong conviction from long-term holders. That's the most important thing that you can take from this. So it actually worked. Now, I want you to look at this specific chart. What have you noticed? So right here, this specific tab, this is dog on gate.io. It's up 2.26%. Now this chart is dog on the Kraken exchange. It's up 2.66%. Notice that it's higher than Pengu, SPX, Bonk, Shiba Inu, Floki, Dogecoin, and even Dog with Hat. Now, I want to pay attention to Dog compared to SPX 6900. Dog is up 2.13% against SPX 6900. Let's look at Dog against Pengu. Dog is up 0.79% against Pengu's price. Now let's look at Dog against Bitcoin in terms of Satoshi value. Dog is up 1.45% against Bitcoin Satoshi value. And you remember down below in the RSI, this yellow line is already getting very close to hitting the very bottom of this purple line, which we mentioned before. And in the MACD, it looks like the orange and blue line are flipping bullish. It's crossing over. And notice that these blue histogram bars look like they could flip into the buyer's market. This is actually very positive. Remember, this is the all-time low selling pressure that we've ever seen for Dog in terms of Satoshi Bitcoin evaluation. So to me, this was an absolute win today. If you think about it, dog data is always important. Data tells you what's really going on. And I just want to thank everybody who participated. So what we learned from today is that when we concentrate our efforts on Kraken Exchange, we can flip Gate.io's market maker bots to be bullish. But what we also discovered today is that we have 22% of short-term holders that are trying to suppress the price. So now that we have strength over Gate.io, now we have to garner a new strength against these 22% of short-term holders. Now, they probably knew that we were coordinating this event, which is why they decided to sell today, to sell at around 85 million market cap. But I don't think that'll be long-lived because they're most likely watching this video right now trying to prepare for the next thing. So let me think about what to do next for the next Operation Dog campaign. But let me know your thoughts if you want to have another Operation Dog Buy Domination happening on Kraken. Let me know your thoughts and ideas down below because this isn't just an effort on my side. It's a global effort within the dog community. This is a huge win, and I just thank everybody for participating. Remember, the reason we have $30 to participate is $30 is not a huge loss in some certain countries. I know $30 could be worth a lot in countries where the US dollar value isn't that dominant, but that's why $30 can make a huge difference, and some people contributed more, but we always have a minimum of 30. And that's the amazing lesson that we learned today. Everything is here for a reason. This is why we had the March 9th event. This is why we had the March 13th event. So this is why I'll keep everybody up to date. I want everybody to have an amazing weekend. Thank you all so much for participating. I cannot wait to learn more things as this rolls by, but I want everybody to have a great weekend. Until then, I'll see you guys next Monday. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join us on X to receive all of our alpha calls and updates regarding Dog and Moon. Till then, see you guys girls next time.